what you think the CCP's position is right now on their own economy, because we've heard that it's much worse than being reported, that they have a major real estate bubble that's about to crash. How's that going to affect everyday people, middle class in China?
If you look at China today, you found that the mid-class Chinese people are actually trying to selling their mansions for cash. And which, if you look at the real estate market, you found lots of the houses were under list, but no one is actually getting out a purchasing offer, and that will cause a huge problem. Chinese people real estate market as a signal for the general economic and general financial market. And today, when Goldman Sachs investment officers are telling their investors not to invest in China, lots of Chinese investors and mid-class men felt the same thing as well. We were concerned because we understand that the CCP realized that one day the decoupling from West is inevitable, and there are several countermeasures that the Chinese Communist Party might do if they send stronger decoupling signals from the United States. And one of them is to seize all the U.S. investments, which sums up approximately 7 billion or 7 trillion assets in China, and that will cause a huge problem and drag down the United States economy market as well.
What you're reporting nobody's talking about is the fact that at any given day, right, at any given day the CCP can simply, like Letitia James is trying to seize Trump's properties now in New York to pay the fine that it was like ridiculous. And we're all railing about that, but we don't realize that any given day the CCP can seize every U.S.-owned invested business in China. They could do it tomorrow. They have the power to do that. They've done it before. They can just seize them all. I mean, it's billions and billions of dollars of assets, and then they'll all come crying for a bailout, right? They'll all want a bailout. They took the risk. They can get it seized, and then they're going to come crying to us for the taxpayer for another bailout.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you look at what the Chinese Communist Party has done to its dissidents, especially with Miles, you understand how the Chinese Communist Party utilized these fines and their so-called constitutions to suppress and take wealth out of these Chinese businessmen. You look at the fines and the charges that the Chinese government put on Miles. They took millions of assets of Miles and his families and his partners and his business partners in China, and all his real estate projects, his hotels, and his houses in Hong Kong were being taken away. This is what the Chinese Communist Party do, and if they can do to a Chinese citizen, to a Chinese dissident, they can also do any U.S. investments in China.